Kazakhstan, the city of Almaty. Welcome to the big time, pal!
The victory is
Hello and welcome to probably the least salty Saturday we have to bring you this season. Instead of the Salt Lord himself, Donde, coming in to host tonight, we have myself, BrushyTuna, and brought to you by the legend, the sort of hero commish himself, the Big Ted. Ted, how are you doing on this fantastic Saturday?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
Nice. And now, before we get into these awesome matches ahead of us, the Big Ted actually has a little bracket here of the hero playoffs to show you right before we jump into this double hero match we have tonight.
So we do have two matches coming to us tonight. We are going in both hero. We're going to be featuring transfer students versus wild aces, which you see at the bottom, which if CMAC wins that, they will be moving on. And we have PWE versus Python in the AskHS versus NoProsHere match. So as you can see, F2L did move on earlier this afternoon. But yeah, should be exciting.
It should be. I mean, I've had the pleasure of playing I think all of these players except for THLeumer across all different stages or all different series of Hearthstone or THL, I should say. And all these players that have just fantastic players. They're fun to play with. They're fun to watch. So it's awesome that the viewers at home and us as well as the casters get to see just two fantastic matches here tonight. With this first one being THLeumer from the transfer student with a Hunter, Mage, Priest, and Warrior lineup taking on CMAC from the Wild Aces with a Demon Hunter, Pally, Priest, Warrior lineup. Ted, I think I know my favorite out the gate here, but I'm interested to hear what you had to say about these four classes from each of these players here.
I mean, I can't be a fan of either because they both brought Priest.
I mean, let's put that aside. Let's put the little bias of Priest, because I also hate Priest, but we try to be as least biased as possible here. But we are allowed to be salty about Priest because it is Salty Saturday.
Absolutely. So I think I have to like CMAX a little more, I'd say. I don't know. What do you like? No, actually, I guess I don't know.
So depending on THLeumer's ban, I think THLeumer could set his lineup pretty well to beat just about anything from CMAC here. You can bring like Big Warrior to beat the other Warrior. Like if you ban Priest, you could just bring pretty much anything you want and you should run through. The Hunter is like the Hunter to me. I know Demon Hunter is like favored, but I think Hunter versus Demon Hunter is like 50-50. It all depends on if they draw their healing. It's not really the AoE clear. It's more of the healing on the back half. And if they miss that, then Demon Hunter's dead. And they only got 2 cards in it. So I do like Hunter into Demon Hunter a lot, but I think THLeumer's is a little more ban proof of like a lineup getting through, which is why I like his just slightly more than CMAX based tier on classes. But, you know, the perks of closed deck lists is you can get some spicy lineups and some spicy tech to, you know, help you win some certain matchups.
Absolutely. So,
No, that's all the fun of Hero right there. Send them.
Yeah, I'm gonna message
Send
him
them,
and tell
Ted.
him to get into it.
Tell him to go 5 minutes ago.
All right.
But so the players, we got bans from the players yet? Ted? Have they got
I'm messaging them right now. They're challenged up, so hopefully we should soon.
They're 2 minutes past scheduled time. Don't have bans yet. Man, gonna have to give CMAC and Lemur some crap about this later.
All right, so CMAC banned Lemur's Priest and Lemur banned CMAC's Warrior.
Interesting. Okay. I guess Lemur thought his mage and stuff would be fine.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Right, because you said Lemur's Priest is banned, right? Or
yes.
No.
Lemur's
Lemur's Warrior.
No, Lemur's Priest, CMAC's Warrior.
Okay. Interesting. So Lemur chose to leave up both Paladin and Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
Huh. I thought for sure Lemur would go for a Priest or a Paladin ban. I didn't expect the Warrior, to be honest.
I agree. All right, I'm going to tell them to get into it.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's be salty. Let's have some fun. You know, Team Tired Gang, who's been up with me since 16 hours ago. No, it's more than that. Yeah, no, it's like 16 hours ago. We in it to win it tonight.
Does not sound fun.
I got to be back up at 4 a.m., but I'd rather bring these matches than go to sleep.
Absolutely.
Bring the matches for these fantastic viewers at home, except for viewers who think Ron Mexico is better than me at Hearthstone.
I mean, the pro MVP would say otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. Which should be about 0 viewers, but you know, there's always a rare one out there. Just got to make sure that case is put out there.
Always the rare guy who's new to THL who doesn't know any better.
Yeah, right. So I assume CMAC will be on the bottom and Lemur will be on top.
Lemur will be on the bottom, actually.
Oh my goodness, you flipped it from how everyone else does it. I'm so lost now. Everyone else always has the left person on the top and the right person on the bottom. Ted walks in for one Saturday and switches everything.
Well, all right, hold on. It's cross-conference. So if you click on the other conference, the other one's going to be on the left.
I'm talking about how you posted it to me.
Oh. Hey, listen, I just copy and pasted what Donda sent me. Well, you expect me to type stuff out myself?
Yeah.
Dude, I only had like 24 hours notice on this.
That's fair. All right, I see some eyeballs. Let's click them. Let's get into this match.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh no.
My game's struggling.
Yeah, me too. It's okay. We'll get there. All right. THLeumer has brought his Warrior, and CMAC starting off with this Demon Hunter, and it is a big Warrior from Lemur, like I thought he would bring in the pre-show here.
Yeah.
So this could be rough for the Demon Hunter. They need to time their silence correctly, and they need to time their AoEs correctly, but commencement is a huge backbreaker on average for the Demon Hunter.
Absolutely.
And Lemur thought long and hard about keeping that Ripper. Hey, there it is. Came back. All these are not Kargath, so I am upset. We'll take the best one in the Restless Mummy.
Yeah.
Theoretically does 6 and can deal with lapidaries and things of that nature.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna complain about a Mummy to clear up the Demon Hunter's early board.
I mean, I would if I could have had a Kargath instead.
So many choices.
Double
And,
Penflinger in hand already for CMAC.
Yeah. And Lemur roping CMAC on turn 1, letting him know who's boss.
I believe that is a Lemur specialty.
Is it? This is the first time I have ever seen Lemur play Game of Hearthstone. I've casted a few games with him, but I've never gotten the chance to actually see him play or play against him. So
He played a few times on Bar Fight last season, and I believe he did that every time.
man, if I am Lemur's opponent, I'm tilted already.
Lemur thinking long and hard about this hero
Hard about
power
this
on
hero
too.
power, yeah. I mean, he's got to play it off, right? He's got to make CMAC think it's like Bomb Warrior or something crazy, right? Some Bomb Warrior tech with some like athletic studies shoved into it, right?
Yeah. Plus,
you know, I'm with it.
He's saying like, am I considering the Corsair cache, something along those lines?
Yeah.
Am I considering this Battle Rage for one?
He should be hovering some random card, just like fake, like throwing it out there, making CMAC really think. Play 100% into the mind games.
He will end up just hitting that button.
Yeah.
To the surprise of no one that is not named CMAC.
Absolutely no one that could see Lemur's hand thought literally anything else was going to happen. All right. This is a nice just sword and board hero power, unless we just want to shield block. Take the draw, take some damage, but we'll still have 5 armor left over at the end of it.
Yeah.
But we'll probably see that rope appear here first before Lemur touches the card.
I would assume so. Because, we have 2 priests, so this match isn't going to be long enough.
Oh, no, please. Ted, why'd you remind? No. When the priest is banned.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Woo. Ted. Ted. You can't do that to me and the viewers at home. That's no fun to anyone.
Big shout out to CMAC for saving us from the priest mirror.
Yeah, thank you. I think CMAC knew. Maybe he knows how Lemur plays, and he plays a little bit on the cautious side, plays a little slow, and he's like, CMAC, nah, my mental health is not going to take this priest mirror. I'm good. Let me just remove that real quick.
I mean, to be fair, under the assumption that it is double big warrior, the warrior ban isn't a terrible one either for speeding things along.
That's true. All right, Lemur will go the sword and board play.
It seems pretty reasonable. Here, Power Panthara.
I just like that. Like, just a quick analogy here. CMAC's like that 18-year-old kid who's given the keys to like a brand new Corvette, just speeding along, slamming on the gas. And Lemur's like the same thing, but instead of driving crazy and having fun with his vehicle, he's doing 45 in the left-hand lane of 70. And just making everybody mad as he just slowly putts along in his fancy car.
No.
Thanks, Lemur. Folks, I only bag on Lemur because we've gassed it a few times and we like to poke fun at each other. Just like, to be honest, I just poke fun at everybody and everyone pokes fun back.
Yeah.
So it's a great time. It's a great time for all around.
Except for that wrong guy, he's just a jackass.
Whoa. Watch it there, buddy. This is good, clean family fun here. No reason to bring donkeys into this. I mean, but to be fair, Ron has better facial hair than both of us combined.
That's, yeah. I mean, to be fair, my ability to grow facial hairs adds about a negative to the equation.
It's fair. At least I'm not even allowed to grow facial hair. My job gets mad at me. But, all right. Let's see, double pen flanger coming out here. CMAC letting Lemur know he's a loser. As we throw out a twin slice here to bounce these pen fingers back to hand. All right, dropping a Spirit Jailer on the end. Oh,
I don't believe it.
Did you see the speed of that play? Oh my. Wow.
Whoa. Alright. I'm sorry, are we sure Donde's not here tonight? With that
do you
lackey
mean?
selection?
Oh yeah, the witchy lackey. Yeah, look, Lemur is just showing his celebration for honoring Donde, even though he's not here. Maybe Lemur doesn't know. Does Lemur know that it's you and I and not me and Donde?
I mean, considering the two of us are spectating.
Listen, man, you don't want to pay attention to those eyeballs when you're locked in and thinking about roping your opponent. You got to think about it.
Considering I
Think
was
about
also
roping him.
the one messaging him before.
Shh. Listen here, Ted, with your big brain ideas. Stop it. All right. Another Twin Slate's coming out. Bounce those pen flingers here. Pushing 4 damage with the Spear Jailer. Oh, I see your mistake, Ted. I see your mistake from 10 minutes ago.
Hey, I fixed it.
Hey. All right, Draconic Lackey off that last charge of the Livewire Lance. Oh, draw third? What is this? It's not draw last, I guess. Guess anything's better than draw last. Malagos. Nixie is the best one for sure.
Yeah.
Let's get 2 drop. Doomsayer. Ooh. It's a Laze Shadow Cloak.
Pen flingers galore.
Man, I just love pen flingers so much. I would love to see this mana burn come out too from CMAC here. Try to get that skull over to the left.
Yeah.
Theoretically, he can go pen flinger, coin, mana burn.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna save the coin. Okay. So it looks like he plans on playing coin into possibly skull on the following turn. Gives him additional mana, so
yeah, it makes your next turn a little more flexible. I like it.
Yeah, it allows you to play your marrow slicers if you draw it off the top.
Yeah.
That's really it that you're that's playable. That wasn't already playable beforehand. Your 5 drops are still not playable with the 1 additional mana.
Job's done.
Twin Slice is a pretty decent draw when you're going into skull, just so you don't draw it with the skull.
Yeah, this allows as long as he doesn't hit his 4 soul fragments.
Yeah.
He should be good to go.
Penflinger coin skull? Is that what we're gonna see here? Double
I
Penflinger
do
coin
not
skull.
know anymore.
Oh man.
All right. Going for the maximum damage here every turn he can with this double pen flinger.
That's very understandable.
Blade Dance. Wand Maker. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, another one. 2 left. 1 left. Wow,
Oh,
C-Mac, you know,
my
you're
God.
really supposed to leave those in the deck. I don't know if you know that, but...
Especially when you're at 30 too. That just feels
Yeah.
extra bad.
All right, we'll see what Lemur wants to do here. We got 2 pretty good plays here this turn. You know, the Deathwing or the Troublemaker. I think I like the Deathwing a little more because it leaves you at a 12-9.
I mean, I was gonna say, I think I like the Troublemaker a little more just because saving the Deathwing for a bigger board, possibly.
Yeah, I guess he has to waste both amount of resources. So, like, the reason I was thinking Deathwing here is so you Deathwing here, CMAC has to burn a ton of resources already to kill the 12-9, right? And then you just drop the Troublemaker on the next turn, and CMAC most likely doesn't have an answer to it.
Yeah.
Is what my thinking was. Because like over 2 turns, the Troublemaker will out damage the the Deathwing.
Hey, loser!
And CmacComp's actually going to be able to save his Blade Dance here for another turn.
Wasn't me! Wasn't
I assume we'll see one of these Pen Flingers again, followed by the Twin Slice.
I would assume so as well. This is nice for LeuMer, though. He's putting a lot of damage into clearing that up, which is damage that isn't going at your face.
Okay. We'll take the one. We'll save some extra damage. Ooh. Rattlegore.
I don't
Now if
know.
I'm Lemur, I'm slamming this Onyxia.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just saw one Shard Shatter Mystic. You know, if he has the other one, like, darn. But, you know, the chances of him having both still has 16 cards left in deck, 1 Soul Fragment, so 15 real cards. Yeah, so I like the Onyxia here.
Plus, I like playing, you know, maybe the Colossus next turn to try to bait out the silence before I slam the Rattlegore.
I think Lemur can almost safely assume there is no silence in this list because of the double pen flinger.
Yeah, that's
and that's
fair.
usually what's get cut from the
Yeah.
average one.
Yeah.
So
that's
even
fair.
slamming the Rattlegore makes sense. But I still think I like the Onyxia here so much more. But Lemur deciding with the Rattlegore. All right, let me ask you a question. Do you actually have a rope, or do you just have a random flame burning across your screen?
Flame.
All right. I was trying to figure out where my rope went. Oh, my. Well, Lemur has the reeds of a magician because CmacComp draws the Shard Shatter Mystic for turn. He's like, nah, I know he's going to draw that other Mystic. I'm good. But I'm going to play into it.
I was gonna say it's pretty impressive when your reads are better than the guys who can see the other player's hand.
Yeah, right? He just felt it in his bones. He's like, nah, he's going to have it. CmacComp's too good of a player not to have it.
I think Lemur's just gonna rip the Ripper here.
100%. There's arguments for the scrapyard, I guess. Maybe. But I assume we still have another scrapyard in the deck. You know, hitting Vargoth off this Ripper 2 is also just disgusting.
Yeah.
Is it like hopefully like another troublemaker? Sometimes there's Colossus of the Moons in this list.
Even something like a Kargath is not
Yeah,
bad.
I mean getting
Clears up the board.
double Kargath Prime almost like once they die. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you kill the 6/4.
yeah.
You gonna cry? You gonna cry?
So let's see here. CmacComp can clear the board, but it puts the Rattlegore down to an 8/8 still. Which is fine. I mean, the only burst from Lemur's deck is the other Livewire and the Troublemakers. And the Troublemakers aren't guaranteed face damage.
Yeah.
Let's see what he wants to do here.
Hey, loser! Hey, loser!
Yep. Press the hero power button. Blade Dance. Push 5.
Well played.
But,
Wasn't me! Wasn't me!
you know, Lemur's going to drop this Scrapyard Colossus.
Yeah.
But we got a Cane to deal with it, so how much damage does CmacComp have?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is lethal, I believe.
12? I'm going to count 12, right? 4 from the Marrow Slicer, 3 from Cane. Plus 2 from the second slice takes you to 9.
Maybe-
Oh, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hero power. Let's see if he has enough mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah,
That's exact, right?
that is exact. Yeah. After I redo math after being bad at math the first go around.
So, ironically enough, not playing a giant taunt and hitting the hero power is better here.
Correct.
Because King.
I gotta move.
Correct. But like even going to 2 against a deck that you already know is sitting with double Penflinger in hand,
Yeah.
you're just dead. Like you're still just dead. All right, so let's see if CMAC sees it.
It's CMAC. I'm not.
4, 6,
Hey,
10.
loser.
Yeah. 2 out of 3 times I counted to 14. So, oh, and there's a 3-2 on board.
Yeah.
Nah,
I
he's
was
good.
gonna say.
For some reason, I thought that. Yeah, I thought that Mystic would just be gone. Wasn't even counted. He has it without the Mystic, but I don't see Matt coming in and winning and unfavorable.
The big warrior goes down. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge for this matchup. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If we could just see a Demon Hunter sweep here so we don't have to see any priest. Wouldn't be too upset.
Yeah, so Lemur's got Mage and Mage and Hunter, right?
This could be a Demon Hunter sweep very easily.
Yeah. I didn't expect the Demon Hunter to beat the warrior like that. That's
Let the games be.
Ted.
What?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Ted?
Hold on. Alright. Stream can see it now too.
Alright, Lemur, don't do what I did last night and just not draw any draw cards and just lose. I'm curious on what version Lemur is playing though. If it's just 30 for 30 Bach for life, if it's my version that still runs the Mozaki. I think Dewin had a list that he hit legend with as well. So, we all get to find out together, folks. And I couldn't be more excited.
I was gonna say, I think Lemur just made your night.
Oh, yeah. I'm good. I only worked for 14 hours straight, no lunch break, and my day is already 100 million times better than than what it was. Taking the Azure Explorer, yeah. We got nothing to do on turn 3. Azure Explorer is +2 spell damage, and it has to be answered. You can't leave something with +2 spell damage just sitting around.
Plus, with this hand, you kind of need the extra value.
Yeah, exactly. This is sometimes the problem of Vectis Mage. You tend to since you cut 4 cards of or multiple cards from your normal tempo, like your normal small spell mage, to run like your frost bolts, your fireballs, the death rattles, and the Vectis. I don't know about playing that first. Because we're really not doing anything with that 1 extra mana anyways.
Yeah.
So maybe a little misordering. Ooh, a basic Dragonid. Okay. Or Gnaw.
Yeah,
Sky Stalker's
like
okay too.
Yeah. I think the taunt's just so good.
Yeah. We don't have a turn 6 play here from Lemur. The Death Rattle, Death Rattle is appealing against Demon Hunter. So it does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Let's see that Warblade to your power. Come down, answer the Azure.
I mean, I can think of another reason you'd like that Death Rattle in your deck as well.
I mean, this is not the Death Rattle you want with Vectis.
That's fair.
Of all the Death Rattles in this deck. Oh. Okay. Tempo Sork into Solarian Frostbolt face. Yeah, but once again, this is like how looking at Lemur's hand now, like Lemur almost has to win with just top decks from here on out. If he doesn't find the cram sessions, I know Bach for life and I switched to playing some AIs in our list. I was testing out 2 AIs last night, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll see the coin skull here from CMAC. See if he hits both soul fragments in his deck. Oh no, CMAC.
There's one.
All right. We're good. I thought You know what's funny? CmacCompH hit soul fragments on the third draw of both skulls.
Yeah. Except he
You know
didn't
what I
hit, except he didn't hit 3 in a row this time.
Yeah. I mean, he kind of hit the same. He left 1 in each time, right? So, like, it's like suited the same.
Yeah. Just have to look at it a little differently.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful shot.
And, I mean, CmacCompH just goes face.
Yeah.
There's no reason to respect this 5-6. You go back to 30. The 5-6 has to trade into the 5-5. Like, if that thing goes face, you're pretty much just saying, you know what? Please beat me, Demon Hunter.
Oh, good draw.
All right. Yeah.
You fight me.
Whoa, wait. Wait a minute.
What?
Why don't we just fireball the 5-5? It's a board clear and push 5.
Yeah, that's fair.
I wonder if just Lemur focusing on the fireball going face, but
Yeah,
like
I would
at this
so.
point, he's back to 30. You already wasted a frostbolt, so like, ooh, the Ice Barrier is pretty good here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll see if it pays off. I mean, he got the hits that he needed off the Wand Maker because sometimes Wand Maker could give you like just some 5-drop spells, 6-drop spells, just some huge costed spells here, which could have really messed you up here. But
Yeah.
He hit it, was able to clear. All right, Penflinger, clear off the front half of that death rattle. Marrow Slicer, where are we going?
And we're going face.
Yep. This Ice Barrier here from Lemur is gonna be some bad news for CmacCompH. But it is only an extra 8 damage, which is not too terrible. Because if CmacCompH finds a Blade Dance here, like this turn or the following turn, he's not too worried about this board anymore. But as it is right now, is that Fireball going face? Oh,
It is.
So this is what Lemur wants to see run a runner. He wants to see Mozaki into Evocation and just kill CmacCompH that way.
Yeah.
And still no Blade Dance. Lemur might just get there on just pure board tempo.
He might
which
not
is
even
very...
might not even need the Muzaki. Might just be enough with
if he's even
Diva
playing the
mixer.
Mozaki. Like,
Yeah.
We have no idea. Mozaki's in my list for this specific matchup too. Is you sometimes just getting this board stale and you're just like, well, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say
Oh,
it's usually good against the priest, but
yeah, it's good against Priest. I love it against Priest Warrior, and it does its job against Demon Hunter.
No, but yeah, it's usually good against the priest, but he left the priest up, so
Yeah. Oh, Lemur said well played. Interesting. So this sends Lemur down to 6. We only have 6, 8, 9 on board. The Solarian's not going to do it.
yeah.
And
CmacCompH's
that
gonna
problem
take
I
the
was
wins.
speaking of,
Yeah, exactly.
the problem I was speaking of earlier is rearing its ugly head here, which makes me sad and more sad all at the same time. All right, because we can go Penflinger face. Oh, Twin Slice definitely does it. All right. Pick your poison here, CmacCompH, of how you want to kill him.
Whoops.
No Penflinger lethal? Come on, CmacCompH. I thought we were memers here.
I accidentally transitioned from the match early, but it was, it was pretty early or pretty over.
So the last turn there was just Marrow Slicer, Twin
Yeah.
Slice, and then Lemur scooped to Twin Slice.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Demon Hunter Sleep looking more and more likely.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying this earlier that the Hunter can beat the Demon Hunter because, like I said, the Hunter kind of, especially if it's like actually any Hunter, the Highlander or the is this old?
Oh my
Highlander
god.
Huh. I don't think I like this matchup for the Hunter. Because Like the other one can, like the other ones, the face hunter and obviously like the face Highlander hunter can get there versus Steam hunter because it's just pure aggression nonstop. But this version tends to be, I mean, we're already seeing a 6-drop and the Varanus, 7-drop in the CMAC. We know there's a Dragon Queen hiding out there. So that's a lot of top end cards. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you're just gonna get run over.
Yikes.
That's a pretty solid opening.
Yeah, because I assume with this Diving Griffin, we're at least playing Zixor. We might have a faceless Corruptor in here too. There's the Dragon Queen.
Oh no.
We gotta play this Zephyrus for ramp.
Yeah.
It has to be ramp.
It has to be.
Oh man, there's a chance. I forgot there's a chance that Zephyrus doesn't give you ramp on this board. It could have gave you Animal Companion too.
Yeah.
For the next turn. Oh, that would have been bad. This matchup also feels like that. Also, just feels horrible too. Just like playing your Zephyrus out for a wild growth only in this matchup, where like that healing touch for 8 can be the difference as well. Ooh. CmaccompH. CmaccompH. Buddy, what are you doing? You're not very good at keeping soul fragments in your deck, are you?
All right, where's Face One going?
Let's go on a 1-3. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and in a face of war. Oh my, such a heavy high. This is like, I think it is like card for card, like last meta's Highlander Hunter.
Yeah.
I'm curious if any new cards. Now at this point, I'm just curious if any new cards made it in like Ace Hunter Cream or something of those sorts. Maybe Polk Out.
I was gonna say there has to be something new in here.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope Lemur just wasn't like Googled like Highlander Hunter deck, and they're like, "Here's my Highlander Hunter deck from June earlier this year." Just like loaded it up.
I was gonna say he like found like a Reddit post, but it was from. He's like, "Oh, this looks good," and didn't notice it's 4 months ago.
There's the Zixor. Man, it feels bad that this 4-1's going into the 1-3. But to be fair for Lemur, CmaccompH's hand is kind of trash.
Yeah.
A weapon blocking the skull from the right side of the hand. You know, and now with this Wand Maker pickup, you're going to have to fight through at least a Wand Maker plus the 1 cost plus whatever else you draw here.
So you think about Scale Rider Zixor here. Seems like that will be the plan.
Honestly, I was very fine with also just dropping the Invasive Worm.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at as well.
Because you got the Divine Shield and the Untargetable. So
still 5 fragments in deck there for that Militia next turn.
My goodness, CmaccompH drew 2 in a row and there's still 5 frags left in deck?
Yeah.
My goodness.
And we're going to see if CmaccompH just slams that next turn. Lemur doesn't have a great way of dealing with it.
Lemur has no way of dealing with it. Except for crying.
I mean, he'll probably have a decent amount of minions on board.
See what we choose here for CmaccompH.
Divine Shield Taunt, I would assume? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but those, as long as it, yep, those 5 3/3s are going to come in and clear up this entire board.
Yep. Oh, wait, oh no, he shuffled more.
Oh yeah, from the Marrow Slicer.
Yeah.
I mean, the board was cleared anyways. He just gets an extra 3/3 out of this. Man, let me ask you a question, Ted. When you trade with your Militia, do you have to make it perfect that if you have like rushers left, that Militia is still in the middle?
Absolutely.
Because that's how I trade. When I play that card, I'm not thinking about what I'm trading into. I'm thinking about how I'm keeping the Militia in the middle.
And I mean, if you're in a situation where like you would go down to 1 rusher, then I guess you're just leaving something alive.
Yeah. And
Just has to be.
it looks like LeMer is just dead.
Yeah.
Feywing. Nope. And that does it. Interesting decision on the on this Highlander Hunter build. You know, the Vectus Mage did exactly like the fail rate of the Vectus Mage, where you don't find the draw cards, and you know the death rattles are just, you know, they're good if you want, you know, if you hit your Vectus and stuff, but like the death rattles by themselves are just on average trash. That's coming from a guy with 109 Vectus Mage games.
So yeah, that will be the win for the Wild Aces, and that means Wild Aces will be advancing to the semifinals.
What? Oh yeah, it does. Did some math here after you said that, and you're right. You want to see if we can get CMAC in here for?
I'm asking him.
Well, ask him faster.
Well, he said sure.
Well, why isn't he in this call?
I'm working on it.
Come on, Ted.
I'm working on it. Jesus. Oh my God, this guy.
This guy right here is CMAC.
What's up, C-Mac?
Welcome.
Greetings.
The less salty Saturday. CMAC, you give me with that every time, and I know it's coming, and I hate it so much.
My work here is done.
Yeah. I got a couple questions here for you, CMAC. One, game 2, when you went to go kill the Vectus Mage with the Demon Hunter, why did you not go for the Penflinger lethal?
Was this the last turn?
Like the turn you killed the mage with the Marrow Slicer Twin Slice. You could have just Marrow Slicer Hero Power dealt 5 and then called him a loser as you dealt the final damage.
Oh, you're right. Strict misplay.
Yeah, and I said that. I was like, as a memer in CMAC, like that's strictly the play, right? You have to kill him with Penflinger, and then you just did.
You're right. I won't make the same mistake again.
Thank you. But another question: what did you think of that Highlander Hunter there at the end from LeMer? That was like, from our perspective, that was almost card for card of last meta's Highlander Hunter.
Yeah, it had a bit of top end, right? Yeah, it's a bit unusual. I guess he was probably planning for that deck to queue into my priest. So I guess he made it a little greedier.
Yeah, I guess that would be the call, but like, you know, that deck, like if it ever faces the Demon Hunter, it is not winning. It's just too slow to ever compete with literally anything you're doing the entire game.
This is true.
But you know, I think that's it's really it. You know, you were able to find that win in game 1 and that unfavorable there against the big warrior against your Demon Hunter. So congrats on starting that way. Because both Ted and I were thinking, you know, just purely by the stats and by the numbers, you know, this should be you'd be down 0-1 trying to counter Q into the big warrior, but you know, double Penflinger really did work over those like 12 turns that you just constantly threw them out there.
Yeah, I think that was the key. Yeah, the hey losers.
Yeah. Reminded us all that we are a bunch of losers.
I was gonna say I have to personally thank you. Between banning the freeze and sweeping with the Demon Hunter, we didn't have to see any priest. So I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
But you know, also that's when CMAC, you know, you did lock up the week for Wild Aces there. So you do advance into the following week here for playoffs. Is there any team or any 3 seed in particular that you might want to face in the next round of playoffs? Maybe say a 6-2 Ron Mexico, or you know, Astro Frog, Robobson, NZ, Posca, Dr. Bomb D, all are possible future opponents for you.
Well, it would be either NPH or AskHS.
Oh, right. I guess we already have those.
Yeah. So it would be either Posca or Dr. Bomb D.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I lost to Posca in the regular season, so it'd be nice, to have a chance at revenge.
Seek your revenge. Yeah, sure. You can have your regular season win, but I'm coming for you in the playoffs when it matters the most. But that's all the memes and all the questions I really had for you at this point, CMAC. The double pen flinger bring was obviously better than. I assume you cut consume magic for the second pen flinger.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out if maybe you're still running it because we didn't see your whole deck. Maybe if you cut, because I know some people cut like the adept, like one of the glade bounds to run double pen flinger and the consume magic, but didn't see enough of your deck to ever see double adept or even get to see if there was consume magic somewhere hidden in there.
It was a consume magic. I think I cut. That's right.
Oh, there is one more thing. You are very good at drawing all your soul fragments at like one given time.
Yeah, it's just but not the last game, right?
Yeah, not the last game, but you're the first game you cast Skull, 2 discounts, and then you draw 3 out of 4 soul fragments. And it's like, oh, all right then.
Yeah,
Game 2, you drew like a ton of them in a row too at like 2 different points. So, maybe you should try to stop that in the future, but maybe not since you won all those games. Maybe that's the key to your success. They taste so good though. All right. I think we need to kick CMAC off the stream. That was a little interesting there, to say the least. But any words, any memes to throw out there, CMAC, before we let you go for the night and we head into our next match here?
I think I'm good. I'm assuming you guys memed about Donde's internet at the beginning of the stream, so.
Oh, of course. But if you want to meme on Donde, please go ahead. No one is stopping you.
Absolutely not.
I guess I'll dedicate the win to Donde then.
There you have it. CMAC only wins on Salty Saturday if Donde's not here. All right, CMAC. Well, it was great having you on. Thanks for letting us stream your match for all the THL people out there, and good luck in the next week of playoffs.
Thank you. Later, guys.
Later.
Yeah.
All right. Game 1 done for the night. It's always sad to see another caster lose, but when you lose to a memer, can you really be mad? So game 1's done. So next we have AgentPWE from NoProsHere with a Hunter, Priest, Rogue, and Warrior lineup taking on Mr. Python from AskHS with a Demon Hunter, Mage, Paladin, Rogue lineup. Ted, I know I asked you about lineups last time, but let's focus in on bans. What do we think we could be seeing here for bans from these players?
I'm not sure. Let's see. So PWE.
I think we could see a possible Demon
Yeah. That was my
Hunter
first
ban from
instinct.
AgentPWE. It does well into a Hunter. It does. It's technically favored against the Priest just because it has all that burst, and sometimes the Priest does have a tough time of keeping up with that just huge burst damage turn after turn. I think the Rogue versus Demon Hunter, depending on the Rogues, they're mostly 50-50. I think that it's mainly dependent on the Rogue on that side, if they can slam like a huge Edwin or a huge questing. And then the Warrior, I know some stats say the Warriors are favored, but like Bomb Warrior's not favored in Demon Hunter anymore on average. We just watched Big Warrior lose to Demon Hunter, but
Yeah.
CMAC did have that double pen flinger for literally the entire game. So I could definitely see the Demon Hunter, but from Mr. Python's side, this ban I think is a little trickier to predict without knowing the exact deck list. of each one of these classes here. I can see a priest. If you think your paladin's not going to get banned, because then the paladin, especially if it's broom pally, does real well into the rest of the lineup, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of is a big word because obviously the hunter can outrace you sometimes if you don't hit like wild pyro into the blessing, the life forge blessing for the heal, or if you don't hit the I just blanked on the 4-mana card for paladin. Aloris, High Albus Aloris or Aloris.
Yeah. Something along those lines.
Yeah, High Albus Allura. Yeah, Allura. I think that's, I don't know. Whatever. It's not like I know every card ever except for that one right now. A lot of times in that paladin versus hunter game, like also that ends the game sometimes. But outside of those two things, a lot of times the hunter can rush down the paladin faster than they can start dropping taunts and start healing up. So it's okay there. The rogue has a good chance too, just because of the same reason that it can be the demon hunter is you just make a huge questing or a huge Edwin. And the only way the paladin has to answer it is the Libra of Justice. So, I think Mr. Python's ban's tricky. But I think AgentPWE's Demon Hunter Pally, not Major Rogue. It's coin flip between what he feels comfortable into that one. But Mr. Python, this one might just be a comfort ban for Mr. Python, in all honesty. I can see, what are the stats of the mage, small spell mage versus priest on average? Is that mage favored?
I am not sure.
I am Googling right now. It is small spell mage favored, but only slightly.
All right.
Like a few percentage points. So at that, pretty much, it's a 50-50. Like anything that's like 52% favored for a deck, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
You can't argue that it's like, oh, but I'm favored here. No, that's not enough percentage points on stats to be like, no, I'm truly favored here and I should win.
Yeah. If you were playing like a best of 15 against someone, then maybe you could say you're going to be a favorite, but in a single matchup.
Yeah, I mean, but then you win 8 out of 7, and so you still go to like game 15, and it's still close.
Yeah, but in a single game matchup, it's not going to.
Yeah, so I can see Priest from Mr. Python. I can also possibly see the Rogue, but I think that's it. Maybe Priest and Rogue from Mr. Python banning towards AgentPWE, and then the Demon Hunter Pally, vice versa. So
I did just speak to PWE, and I told them whenever they're ready to start, go ahead. So, but like I'm still waiting for them to get the game though. So still gonna be a little bit.
Yeah, I did not even check to see if I even had Mr. Python on my
I am waiting for him to have me back at the moment.
I played him earlier in the season, I think, maybe in pro. I don't remember. Listen, man, when you're in a lot of series, it's hard to remember like who exactly you played in a season. Like I don't know. Especially when you're in THL for a while too, like all your seasons kind of start blending together, and you're like, I truly don't know my exact lineup of opponents this season.
Yeah, I am looking at Hero Series right now, and we do have a score that came in recently. Jim Philos takes the 3-2 win over Free Hugs. So TMI Challenge Donors comes down to FBM2 versus Dar Banks in the 1 seed.
That's such a hype match to come down to, though. Like, holy crap. Do we have that on stream tomorrow? Please tell me we have that on stream tomorrow. Saku!
Why
do we talk about so much crap in this chat?
We do not.
We do not.
Unless Schoolstone has it?
I do not know where Schoolstone's schedule is.
Let me look.
So I have no idea how you can check that.
I'm checking right now. But and especially because that is Especially because that's deciding the week. Talk about like a must-see show or must-see match.
I mean, not only does it decide the week, but like those are just two powerhouses
exactly.
of players as well. You know, Dardar Binks yet to lose in THL. I believe he's 2-0 in pro, 7-0 in hero. So, 3-0 in pro now as he won his match this week.
Damn.
So he is now 10-0 in his rookie seasons here.
Yeah.
Across THLs. That's just crazy to think about.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy to think about them going undefeated in one series, but currently 3-0 in one and 7-0 in another. And they're two completely different formats as well, where one's open deckless conquest and the other one is last year standing. You know, so it's not even like he's using the same strategy to beat both. Like these are two completely different strategies coming at it.
I mean, well, I wouldn't say FPM is a slouch either.
No, far from it.
Yeah.
I mean, FBM2 is currently 6-0 in pro, 4-2 in hero right now. And he started off super high. I think he started off like 2-0. I think he lost a close one week and lost another close one another week. So, you know, FBM2 is no slouch to be like, oh, I'm playing this guy this week. Oh, okay. No, I mean, you look at it and you're like, oh, I'm playing FBM2 this week. Ouch.
Yeah. And this is also just, you know, two teams as well, which just have very strong rosters that could each definitely contend.
Yeah, honestly, like just looking over all the hero teams right now, that Challenge Center versus TMI could, like, in my mind, just basing on players versus like player matchups, could like decide who's the champion.
Yeah, it very well could.
I mean, NoProsHere is very strong. That's probably the team that I'm looking at right now that I think would give them the most run for their money. But you know, this is Hearthstone, so like anything's possible. This is just my super biased opinion and super quick opinion of looking over this sheet for 7 seconds. So take with it as you will, Twitch chat. If you don't like anything I just said, ping at Ron Mexico and complain to him. He loves it. So.
Yeah. This is just... Yeah, I do see both players are in game. Oh, and they are challenged up, so we should be showing bans in a moment.
AgentPWE snuck online and challenged up before we ever saw him. What a madman. If this is going any longer, I was just going to start specking random people on my list down here. Going to start with, obviously, at Platinum 1. What are you doing down there, Avi? We're just going to go from there. The famous THL bouncing around stream that will never happen.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I mean, I would do it. I would 100% do that. I would 100% cast just random THL matches or random THL players for hours. I think it'd be fun. If anyone wants to see it, ping Donde nonstop and we'll ask him for it to happen. Don't ping our hat. Don't ping any other board member because they're not in charge of content. Donde is the one that we need to ping and force him to get this thing to happen.
So anyways, we do have our bans.
All right, what we got, Ted?
PWE's Warriors band and Python's Demon Hunters band.
You said Demon Hunter was banned?
Yes, Python's Demon Hunter.
The Warrior got banned. I guess this is Weapon Rogue, maybe then, from Mr. Python?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I think that's the worst rogue into Warrior by far. I think that's like literally like a 30% matchup for the rogue. Or something. It's just wildly more low. It's just wildly lower than the other rogue matchups into Warrior.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I am telling them to get in the game.
All right, Ted, since I have no idea how you're doing it, who's on top, who's on bottom here for the viewers at home and myself? Python will be on the bottom. You forgot an H in the name Python, by the way.
Where?
Figured. On stream, I'm looking at it.
I did. Hold on a second.
Oh no, Mr. Peyton. Peyton Manning back from retirement, playing Hearthstone. Porch jokes for all those out there. So maybe the 10 of you that understand that one. You know, I'm upset that there's a world one day that I'm going to be talking to like a 20-year-old in the future. I'm like, you remember when Peyton Manning played football? And they'd be like, who dat? And I'm just going to have to walk away.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like Peyton Manning's a big enough star that people outside of sports fans know who he is.
That's fair. It's already starting to get there with Brett Favre, and it's already making me angry. But enough about sports. Let's get back to Hearthstone. All right, I see some eyeballs. Let's get in there. Game 1 of Mr. Python against AgentPWE begins now. We have Mr. Python on the road taking on AgentPWE on Ted's most hated class, Shaman. Just kidding. It's the priest.
Hey, listen. Good news here is... Wait, never mind. I was going to say this should be a quick matchup, but the rogue seems to be Galakron.
Is it? Just what makes you say that?
The flick, mostly.
So a lot of secret rogues have been running the flick. This is like a nice tempo card.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wow. I guess I'm not spectating both sides, but oh, I just got booted. Yep. All right.
All right, there it is.
Thanks, Blizzard.
Oh, Python. Python with the cat into the mummy. You hate to say that. Yeah.
Mummy? Listen, man, if this was Ron Stream, I'd pay him multiple subs to slam that mummy down on turn 3, but Mr. Python should not do it. Ooh, a mine render Elucia in AgentPWE's list. Not a common Brock card.
I mean, if Python plays it on the THL stream, will you give multiple subs to THL?
Yeah, if he played it this turn. This turn, no one can tell him. He can't throw just to play it. Like, if he just naturally goes, you know what? Generous mummy. Right here, I will give 10 THL subs.
Come on, Python.
Bro, he's not doing it. He's playing a lackey. And they're like, want you. If he slams this generous mummy, I'm going to be, 1, I'm going to be mad. And 2, I'm going to be clicking on 10 gifted subs in 10 minutes from now. So that way the people understand why they got gifted subs.
I mean, I wouldn't say 10 minutes from now. I'd say it'd be funnier just to do it now, and then people
just to do it now.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? Why did Tuna do that? And then this comes along and they're like, oh. Betrayal picked up off that spell lackey. Oh, Pyroblast.
I feel like that's correct. These other two aren't very good.
Yeah, these other ones suck. Oh, it takes the flame word. Interesting.
I'm wondering.
Oh, I guess he's got Hanar in the deck, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
He has to. So this is definitely the best choice then. Not our memery garbage of just Pyroblast him, get him.
I mean, you say memory, but without Hanar, I think Pyro was the pick.
That's true. Probably. It was definitely not Kona Cold.
No.
I'll tell you that one.
No. Kona Cold is hot garbage.
Listen, man, sometimes I enjoy when I get it off in evocation, but it also costs 3 or 2 sometimes.
Yeah.
And not 4. Ooh, another penance.
That's nasty.
Radiance. Not the best. Plagiarize pickup here for Mr. Python with not a whole lot of anything to do. I mean, the only way he can even play this miscreant is he has to shadow step his Draconic Lackey. And I don't think that's really what you want to do. So,
yeah, I agree.
Be interesting to see. Looks like that's what he's going for, though. It feels rough, but like that's all he could do. Holy spell lackeys.
Oh, that's not good. He wanted a lackey that he could just play and not overdraw, but...
Cold Blood or Dragon's Horde? Dragon's Horde it is. I was thinking maybe you could take the Cold Blood to kill off this Veil Weaver and stop it from doing Veil Weaver things.
Yeah,
But,
that's a fair consideration.
In the end, it's probably not worth it. Dragon Horde probably gives you more. Another Mind Visions. Oh! So Mr. Python will know, as long as he like remembers what turn this Mind Vision was played on. That is plagiarized and not the dirty tricks also that we've seen within his deck.
These illusions will.
I'm down for AgentPWE, yeah, just to slam it here.
Yeah.
My hand is too full.
You know what? Of all the cards to burn that turn, pretty happy that it was dirty tricks.
Yeah, that's
You know?
not exactly what you want here.
Yeah, you don't need more cards. All right, hear me out, Hear me out, Mr. Python.
Many options.
What if we gave him a generous mummy? Yeah, I think you got to betrayal the 2/2 so you can trade into the Veil Weaver. Yep.
Yeah. Come on, play the money. It's big brain somehow.
Come on. You practically give him a dead card, right? Because you do not want to play a generous mummy against your rogue opponent.
I mean, so yeah, you're giving them a dead card, but there's also the issue that to give them the generous mummy, you have to play it yourself.
But it's priest. Like, what are they doing? Like, this would be their turn anyways.
Assuming we're going to see Jandis here.
Like, you have to.
What makes something real?
You need to fight back for board fast. Okay, these aren't bad.
No.
These are not some garbage 0-3s and 1-1s, so...
It really upsets me how many people don't go for the mind games.
I mean, you can't in this spot. You need the 6/5 that not die to a 2/2.
I mean, to be fair, there's a decent chance PWE starts off the turn by putting 2/2 into 4/4.
That's true.
So, you know. There's a chance it doesn't, but yeah, you're right. It's too risky.
You just need the stats to survive. And
Yeah.
playing the my games against priests is ooh. Malagos. You know, we were off for 2 sinister strikes this game.
Yeah.
I want you to know that.
I was
Could you
thinking
imagine
about
if we
DQA.
picked both? Yeah, could you imagine if we picked up both sinister strikes and then took that Malagos there? And we just bursted the priest down from 16. Hey, by the way, you're dead. Ooh, a coerce here from the oh man. Oh man. That was the best pickup I think out of his hand. Outside of Jandis. This allows like a clean board clear. Do you want it? You can even betrayal the 1/1, kills the other 1/1 and the 4/4. You can coerce the 6/5. But you do know there's another Jandis coming down next turn, so like you're probably saving the betrayal for that as well.
Yeah.
We'll see what.
Your mind is not your own.
Okay. Take the 1/1 and trade off. Okay.
Seems pretty solid to me.
Yeah,
He's
go
gonna push
face.
the 4, yeah. I'm assuming we see Jandis too.
Ooh, Ted.
What?
Update
Yeah.
for you.
I
You saw that?
I saw it, yeah. We do have an update. Dardar Binks does win to send challenge owners on to the semifinals.
Something real.
Anyways, we see Jandis slammed another 2 good cards.
Oh yeah, I love hitting Scrap Golem off Jandis.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite 5-drop to hit. Because no matter what, even if you pick it to die immediately, it's so much value. Then you gain 4 armor too. Like, yeah, I'll take that. Flame Strike?
I was thinking Flame Strike, yeah. Also, too bad Blizzard or Prep doesn't discount by 3 like it did in the old days, or Blizzard would have been playable here.
I'm so glad it doesn't discount by 3 anymore. My goodness. That card used to be so disgustingly good. Interesting that we're freezing the 2-1 here. We prepped out to freeze a 2-1? Huh.
Oh, hello.
Oh, is this
there.
Highlander?
I think that
That makes Luciana makes sense then.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what control priest runs this Luciana or Lucia anymore. But yeah. All right then. Let's see what we get here on 6 mana. Shadow Flame. Shadow Flame clears everything but the Scrap Golem.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was smart enough to offer Shadow Flame because I didn't think it would know about. I don't know.
Well, it sees it can clear. It can
I guess,
kill
yeah, with the
3
4/5.
minions. Yeah.
Surprised you're not Shadow. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm surprised you're not Shadow Flaming. Or actually, no. I guess.
What is illusion?
So you Shadow Flame the Cabal, your 1/1
Yeah.
clear up the rest of the board. So that's what he's deciding on here. If he wants to try to keep the 4/5 around for future board pressure, or if even the 4/2 is fine.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather just get the board cleared.
Yep. All right, Mr. Python, draw through your decks. So your DQA and Zephyrus are both active. Darn, didn't do it. Oh,
Oh my god!
oucheries. Not very good right now, but
Unfortunately,
it could be.
Unfortunately, when you're looking at the outcast positions, you see a generous mummy.
Mummy, just chilling. Hey, what up? And we've also played both Miscreants too, right? So
Yeah.
like Miscreant plus Altruis is pretty good. But yeah, the at least lean makes sense.
So good.
Cause that'd be so disgusting. Let me just play my Miscreant into Lackey, step my Miscreant, play Miscreant, Lackey. Like,
Oh, you're
okay.
dead.
yeah. Oh, I gained 6 additional cards from my deck, and I dealt 6 to your board and your face. All right, your power phase, Galakron clears up that 7/7 taunt. Pushing 5. Priest on the aggression.
Question is, will Python clear up his deck this turn? Or clear up his duplicates, rather. Wow.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Nah, I assume there's double questing in this deck list. So I
Well,
think
then he should draw them. Easy.
well, I mean, he still needed to draw that backstab because we haven't drawn any of our
Then he should have
backstab.
drawn both of them.
Yeah, you're right. Man, Ted, you're so smart. How'd you get so smart, Ted? Genius. Clear the board. What's our minion? Is that a Mind Render? It is.
Oh my god.
2 unplayable cards right now.
But that's actually insane. You can play Mime Render into Mime Render.
What if AgentPWE just like snipes the turn that like DQA is active? Oh, he can because he'll probably play the Zephyrus first.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know this DQA. But
Yeah, I was gonna say.
that'd be nutty if he just like has this sick read. Like, oh man, he's been holding on to that dragon for a very long time. It's Deathwing or like DQA or something. He just like steals it. Somehow gains 2 additional mana and plays it.
I'm really
I don't
gonna
know.
laugh when Python loses to his own eviscerate. Actually, yeah.
Only bad part about
Yeah.
this crash is it comes back as an 8-1.
Yeah.
Blessings, mates.
Which I don't know if you know this, but there's a 0 mana card in Mr. Python's hand that just deals with it. But looks like we're probably gonna just blackjack stunner it back to
Yeah.
hand.
Don't let the door hit you.
Backstab, punch face into 2/3, clear the board.
You know, it's not every day when you're not running a Highlander deck and you end up with DQA and Zeph in your hand.
Right? What are the odds? Crazy to think about.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He played
my
it.
man!
Unfortunately, you were about 15 turns too late for those good subs, Python.
I think it's 20 turns ago. I don't know how long have we been casting this game. The priest is at 34. The rogue's at 13. What is this? Copy the mummy. I dare you. Come on. Come on. All right, you know what you have to do, Mr. Python? Karsh back his Karsh.
I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking it.
Of course not, Ted. We're a bunch of fools. What do you
Oh my
think
god.
happens
Oh,
here?
no way.
Do it.
Yes.
Yes.
This is going off the rails very quickly.
Wait. Since it copies it, like, does it copy it like faceless manipulators? So does it come back with that death rattle? I actually have no idea.
It says summon a new copy of it, so.
Oh, it does say a new copy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, why did we steal it? What is happening? Hello?
Yeah, I'm really confused why we.
Share your thoughts.
Are we going for lethal here? I guess double eviscerate would have been lethal.
Yeah, 6, 10. He has 10.
Yeah. I think he was going for the double vis lethal.
Yeah.
Share the wealth.
Send it face. Yep, play the stunner. I'd play the Zephyrus.
Don't let the door hit you.
Ooh.
Yeah, rip
Into
the
the
Shadow
Shadow
Flame
Flame.
instead.
Yeah. Might as well. Darn. I wanted the Crush to become a Crush.
Oh!
So we have to play
You
a
have to
death.
flag it at the... No, DQA into Death one.
I mean,
It's so big
you might
races.
have to because you're just giving that DQA over to
Yeah.
AgentPWE anyway. So like, you have to go for the high roll, right? Like, or else you just
So many.
You're just gonna lose. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, he does it. He sees it. He sees the line. Get it.
Aww.
Actually, Alex Strauss is not bad.
Yeah.
You live.
I bring life.
Good enough.
I'll take that. All right. And we get our Zephyrus and our DQA right back. What is happening? I love this. All right, steal it back. Even though you know you can't play either one of those for value.
He's so bad.
Death answers one of them. We'll probably see Broomstick to clear up this Alex.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I do not want to play that 4-mana card. I don't want it. I don't want a chance of giving them some healing. And Mr. Python down to 7. Which means Ted.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a way out here for Python.
He's not dead next turn if he. Oh no, because what does that give him back? An 8-1?
No, it's a 1.
Oh no, it's
2.
Blackjack Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
No, he's dead because he has to trade in, not the
No,
die.
no, it's only 6.
Go ahead. Yeah, now it's 5, right?
Yeah. Python is alive. He's on life support. He needs a machine to breathe, but he's alive.
Mind Blast. Oh,
Oh.
another Mind Blast.
Unfortunately, the flick does not affect the hero power.
Stab him to 1. Good luck, Rogue.
I mean, Python's gotten lucky RNG to stay alive twice.
Yeah.
What will be
I'm
the
not
third
playing
time?
this 4-7. Do not play this 4-7.
Yeah. That can only end badly for you.
So if you play that, he has Zephyrs in hand, right?
Yeah.
So if like for some reason his deck like Zephyrs turns on this turn and it doesn't. Then he just twisting nethers the board, gains 5 while clearing the board. So it was a little risky to go for it there, but does not matter. AgentPWE still takes the match, so we get to see another game of this Highlander Priesthead. Aren't you excited? This is the second time you and I are just casting Priest for no reason other than to torture ourselves.
Yeah.
We can at least it's not like the duos tourney where we casted Priest Mirror after Priest Mirror after Priest Mirror after Priest Mirror after Priest Mirror, and we're just like 9 hours in, and we're like, man, can we get like a Hunter versus Hunter match? And then we got another Priest Mirror, and we're like, nice.
I'm pretty sure what happened is Donde realized he couldn't, or he looked, he saw just a ton of priests in this matchup. He's like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna make that 10 guy take it.
Yeah. I found an outdoor attendant. I'm gonna go look up some stats on this match.
Thank you.
Happy Hallows End.
Reporting for duty.
The emote war is going on early.
Ooh. This is actually Highlander Priest favored still, even without the 8 billion steel effects. Listen, man, no one could out emote what CMAC and I did on bar fights 2 nights or 2 weeks ago. We spam more emotes than all of NA did in 1 week.
I was kind of tempted to just add black boxes over your hero portraits in the middle of the stream just to block the emotes from showing up on stream.
I mean, they'd still hear it. They would still hear the emotes. You can't stop the emote war. Ooh, a power infusion. Aldor. It's not bad. Put your THLeumer of Hope down to 6, but...
Feels really bad to keep this ethic up, though.
Yeah, I mean, but... sometimes that's...
Yeah.
That's what you can do. Is just...
You could have gone, Hero Power Broomstick to clear it up, but that just feels so bad.
That's 3 mana, or really it's 5 mana to clear up the 2-drop because the Hero Power last turn, Hero Power this turn, and the Broomstick. That's a lot of resource.
Yeah. Plus, not to mention using the Broomstick.
Yeah. Using the Broomstick for something like that in this matchup, honestly, probably not even that bad. Because you should be ahead on board unless you're AgentPWE, who just seems to be the aggressor 2 games in a row. Don't know how he's doing it. A double Penflinger here to pick up off the Sleet's Pride. But man. What does Mr. Python do about this 4/7 Veil Weaver?
Cry, maybe?
That's my line.
That's always an option.
Ted, you're hanging out with me too much. You're starting to say my lines.
Python getting that very insane 1/1 lifesteal.
One. I mean, we're already at 30 now. We're at a 31. It just doesn't show it in the game.
It also doesn't, you know. Yeah. Lawmaker. Oh, second wave. It's going to be very nice. Not this turn, obviously, but against the Libram, for example.
Hear me out. What if we unsleeping soul our Veil Weaver?
I don't know what to say to that.
It's interesting that we chose to make another 1/3 instead of a 2/2.
Yeah, I feel like I'd rather have the 2/2.
So I guess theoretically against this deck, on average they're like 2/1s and 1/1s and 3/1s. So I guess the 1/3 and the 2/2 are practically the same. In the end run. Like actually thinking about it.
I mean, if your logic is too that you're putting them into a bunch of tokens, then the 1/3 is better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And if you're putting it into a Divine Shield, then they're equal.
Yeah.
Divine Shield Brush, I'm assuming? Yep.
I mean, there's no other choice.
Yeah.
I think someone did a stat or like ran some numbers at Blizzard last meta, and it was like Divine Shield Rush was like 70-something% or 80-something% of all combos chosen for CMAT.
Yeah. Obviously, there's some situations where you want other ones, but that just seems like the best universal.
This just like makes me think like in my head that Blizzard could just print like an epic, you know, like just a 7-mana 6/6 Divine Shield Rush. And it would just break the game since we do that with our legendary minion.
I mean, to be fair, we already see. Well, we see a 6-mana 5/3 rush get played a decent amount.
Yeah, but it's because it has Divine Shield and the can't be targeted clause.
Yeah.
Or where's that going? Ooh, it hits CMAX
Nice.
or AgentPWE's face.
But I mean, I'm just saying, if you're upgrading from a 6-mana 5/3 to a 7-mana 6/6,
Sure.
it's pretty solid.
Which seems like a lot more stats. I guess the Evasive Worm's understated because of that
They can't be
evasion
targeted.
feat.
Yeah. Well, then plus, just, you know, Divine Shield and Rush are two very valuable keywords. Especially when they are in tandem.
And, all right, Mr. Python.
Good luck.
How are you killing? How are you stopping this board? there's a DQA just sitting there, too. Just waiting him on the other side.
Waiting for it to be its turn.
Yep.
I wonder.
Mr. Python's dead in 2 turns.
Yeah.
No matter how you look at his hand right now, he's dead in 2 turns.
Python could get the Equality Libram. Which would pair very nicely with the Pyro.
Yeah, the Pyro and the Penflinger.
Yeah.
So riddle me this, Ted.
Okay.
Penflinger, right?
Yeah.
Penflinger, when there's a Wild Pyromancer on the board, gets bounced to your hand, right?
Yeah.
But if you have a Lord Barov on the field, and you kill your Barov, the Penflinger dies.
Well, I think
doesn't bounce from the spell that you casted to kill your Barov.
So I'm pretty sure the logic behind that is because Pyromancer happens after the spell is cast.
Well, so does Death Rattle.
Well, no, I thought Death Rattle and... I think like Death Rattle and Spellburst happen in the same phase. While any after effects is in this phase after.
Wow, any after effects are in the after. Thanks, Ted.
Shut up, Tuna.
Amazing.
You know what I mean by that.
Alright. I do. I'm just messing.
This guy.
I had to, man. I mean,
Jesus.
I was set up to do it. All right. Veilweaver dead. Plus the Ray's dead. I don't know. I mean, we can go back up to 18 and put a Divine Shield taunt in the way that lasts for all of 6 seconds.
You could also do a Pyro, put Lifesteal on the Pyro if you want to gain some more health.
Yeah.
It would get rid of the Divine Shield on the Labor Mofo, but I don't know how concerned you are about that when your opponent has a 1-3. You could heal to what, 28, I believe? No, actually, no, you'd heal to 4. Heal to full.
Whoa. So that's 6 plus 7, 13. It'd be 23, wouldn't it? Oh, plus the 8. Yeah. Plus the 8 from the lever. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Alright, so he is going to go for the blessing on. Oh, and then, yeah. Okay.
Alright, he's not dead. Not yet. We're good at 26. This play is really good. See. I mean, we can just Galakron here. We could. Because we can, like, send our 8-8 into the 4-5 Galakron. We prevent 4 healing. Alright, Mr. Python, I see you. You found a way of crawling back into this game.
Yeah.
You're at 26. You got Lady Leadrin coming down. So kill the 1/7.
Playing the Broomstick for...
I don't think AgentPWE knew how the interaction worked.
Yeah, like those minions have already attacked.
Yeah, I think he thought it would still give him rush.
Yeah, it's funny, that exact same question came up on the reveal stream, I believe. And it was answered there, so...
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give it to him. I mean, that was quite a while ago at this point.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely.
2, it's still something like, even if you knew about it, then like how often does that interaction actually happen?
Yeah.
You don't run broomstick in your priest, your Highlander priest deck. Like
yeah, but the biggest thing is because the THLeumer says they attack their copies.
Yeah.
They've used up their attack for the turn.
Alright, starting with some pen flinger action.
We're gonna see the Leadrin here, but that feels so bad to use before you've gotten any. Oh my god. Where are they? The 2 mana Librams.
They're sleeping.
Yeah.
Libram wisdoms.
Yeah.
They're getting wisdom. They're finding out what kind of wisdom they can get. Alright, this is definitely a DQA turn now. There we go.
Oh.
DQA!
PW, what are you even thinking about?
My goodness. Yeah, don't mind me. Just going infinite for my Dragon Queen Alexstrasza's. Alright. We can make some 8/8s. And cry again.
Yeah, this is amazing. There's someone in Twitch chat that's offering to make us famous.
I got him.
Thank you. We got Mod Tuna taking care of the job.
Yeah. I don't know why they gave me this power.
Yeah.
Saku's crazy, bro. Crazy.
I also want to know how I become a mod in the Twitch chat. Like, I'm one in the Discord. But anyways, there's the blessing.
I didn't know how I got mine. Saku was just like, here, buds. You're a mod now. And I was like, okay, Saku.
Python into first day of school, looks like. Yeah, you have to clear this A2. Whoa, he's hovering the hand? Or I guess, yeah, you don't want to...
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Yeah, you have the...
That was a mistake.
Did he get the
Can
turn
we
off?
get the attack off? No.
Oh, no. Doesn't get the attack off, plus is going to lose one of his pen flingers. Not good.
I mean, he knew he was going to lose the pen.
Yeah,
He started
yeah.
out to kill that A1. And here's some bad news for Mr. Python. Big ol' whelp and crazed netherwing. Let's draw a card. There's the
Oh my
mind render.
God. I'm assuming we're never gonna see the mime render this game.
Oh,
right on
the
time.
Libra of Justice. Don't worry, I just used up my wild pyro. Thanks, buds. Really appreciate you showing up on time. Only been holding that wild pyro for 70 turns. Thanks. All right, Wand Thief coming out. Pyro. It's 100% potion evolution.
Yeah.
Good choice. Good choice. Listen, man, I get distracted when I see 10 mana card. I want to take 10 mana card.
Python's gonna go back up to 2 pen flingers.
Yeah. So we can pen flinger, clear off both. Play Hand of a Doll. Bounce him back. I'm waiting for the day where someone tries to Hand of a Doll their pen flinger and then they get real sad afterwards. Where's my 3/3?
better than
Oh,
playing a labrum on it and losing the labrum.
it's true. It's true.
Anyways,
I would like to play a 1 mana Deathwing, please. Nothing wrong with that at all.
What?
covering Galagron.
Oh,
Because, he doesn't have enough value in his hand, so...
interesting. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're gonna do 1 minute Deathwing here.
Okay. And there's the other Libra of Justice. Oh, poor Mr. Python. Uh-huh. Wand Thief. These suck. This Frostbolt's not the worst. But it's not the greatest. I love when you're spectating something and people are like pointing at cards, but it looks like they're pointing at the wrong thing, and you're like, "Oh no, don't do that!" And you're like, "Wait, why would they ever do that?" Because like on my screen there for a couple seconds, it showed the Frostbolt pointing at his own pen flinger, and I was like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
Hello?
So I just want to talk about how funny this is. So I accidentally had it as a 1-0 lead for Mr. Python, and she just asked about it in chat. So keep in mind, he asked about that 10 minutes ago on stream, and yet we're still nowhere near the end of this game.
Why did you say that? Ted.
Are you good, Tuna? I'm gonna take that as a no.
I said no.
Oh, it didn't come
What
through.
do you, I'm gonna take you saying no as a no.
It
Thanks.
didn't come through. It didn't come through your mic. Honestly, no, I wouldn't be surprised if you just stayed silent so you could yell at me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good call. Let's see the Cabal Shadow Priest come down here, taking the Wand Maker. See what else AgentPWE wants to do. Yep, make it 2-4, play 5-5. Does not deal 3 because we do not have any other dragons. Hey!
Hey, That's pretty good.
Ted, we did it. We finally have Wild Pyromance and Libra of Justice whenever we want it.
We've been waiting about 23 turns for it, but you know.
Whoa. 22. Don't overcompensate and say it's 23 when it was really 22, all right?
Big shout out to Dante for leaving me with you.
Yeah, no problem. Listen, you know you're enjoying it. We're all enjoying it. Viewers at home enjoying it. Only person not enjoying it is anybody who hates 30, 40-minute long priest games.
Yeah.
Because that's what we got here. You know, there's 7 cards, right? 7 cards left in Mr. Python's deck. 0 Libra and Wisdom's drawn.
And that real, I said it earlier, but that could come back to bite him, playing the Lady Leadrin.
He had to, I think.
Yeah.
I think he was very dead without playing that. Because he had no more spells in hand for his Penflingers.
Yeah.
You know, the couldn't you know, he just didn't have the spells. He'd be at like I think he'd be dead, right? Because he got all those Lightforge blessings back for his Pyro turn.
Well,
now he has his Lemur Hope, so like I honestly think that he had to. Like
I mean, like, I don't disagree with you, but that it just doesn't feel great.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Maybe.
And now Agent PWE's hand is all reactionary.
Yeah. It's funny because what was it, about 12 turns ago? Maybe we were saying, man, Python, you know, he's barely going to be able to find a way out of this. And then all of a sudden, no, he has the strong position.
So I really just want Agent PWE to just swap hands, leave him a hope, and throw double Penflinger onto the board. Yes! Oh. Oh, we're going to do it after we play both. Oh. I mean, Agent PWE knows there is a Lemur Hope in hand.
Yeah. There
because
it
the
is.
Lady Lealdrin, the first one drawn 23 turns in. Don't worry, guys, we're getting there. All right, bounce him back. See what else Mr. Python wants to do with this turn. Play the Lightforge Blessing or the Libram Hope.
Yeah, I like the play there, taking the 2 damage on your face so you can heal it back up instead of just Penflinger it down. Very advanced move there.
I mean, you can push an extra 1 damage here because of it. Hey, finally drew a Galakron Invoker. See what Agent PWE wants to do. Has no answer to the 8-8. Even if still Mr. Python's hand. Still no answer to the 8-8. So, alright, gonna invoke. So what we get? Cleric and Scales. Not it. Again, Penflinger reminding us what we all truly are inside. Losers.
I mean, I was going to say, the Penflingers reminded me of high school, but you know.
Yeah. I mean, it should remind you now too, but... Wretch Tutor picked up for Mr. Python. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. Apotheosis.
On wings of destruction they come.
think I want to play the tutor.
No, I like leaving the tutor in hand because right now PWE has no way to activate it.
That's true. I mean, but he does draw a card here
Yeah.
with his Renew. Okay, Renew's
Okay.
a great start back into
Yeah.
this game for AgentPWE.
I think you have to play the tutor first, though, right? Or no. Yeah, I guess you can know this well.
No.
Yeah.
You don't care about these 1/1s. You don't care.
Yeah. Renew his face. Shadowward Death would be insane.
Good.
Wave.
Has to take the wave, just not the die. Okay, Water Bear.
Oh.
Blade's getting low.
Okay. We're gonna kill the 1/1s now
Very
and
strong.
knock off the Divine Shield. But I mean, there's still just no answer to the 11-12 next turn.
Yeah, Monday. I think it was better just to play the Water Bearer there. I mean, especially, we have caster vision, but Python's just going to make another big board that could have easily been answered by the suitor. Except for, oh my god. Is that nothing anyway? I guess 8 taunt is your best option off of it. That does nothing.
Another mind render.
I got excited for half a second until I looked and I'm like, wait, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, it has to be taunt. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. That's it. No. Oh, never mind. It can go to the face too. All right.
Yep.
Lethal regardless.
Leave room. Had it any way he wanted.
Ding dong, Priest is dead.
Down goes the Priest. An hour for 2 games, and the series is only 1-1.
Wasn't an hour? It was 50 minutes.
Didn't they like start up at like 9:45?
No, it was like.
And they challenge up at 9.
It was like 9:55.
All right, it was 55 minutes. I'm not budging on 55 minutes. All right, I don't even know what the other decks are because I've just been so drowned into casting this Priest. You want to go check these notes here that I poorly wrote? What was I don't remember what bands were. It was so long ago. Dad, what are bands? What were the bands?
So what? So PWE's Priest banned and Python's Rogue is banned.
PWE's Priest was not banned because he just played it.
Wait, oh. No.
His Warrior is banned, right?
Yeah, his Warrior is banned and Python Steven.
Okay, so Hunter Rogue versus Mage Pally. Bring the Rogue? Yeah, okay.
No, I'm sorry. I was just looking at the symbols on the stream and I was looking
I 100% knew why you said what you did.
Yeah. I was looking at the losses, not the bans.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I
do that all the time when I'm opping.
Yeah.
I always put the loss symbol as the ban symbol because to me I'm like, oh, big red cancel thing through a class. Banned. Nope, that's loss.
Yeah. Oh, QA turn here.
So
Can also see Evelyn as well.
So the thing's kind of awkward, right? Because you have to kill your own minion.
Yeah.
So
honestly, just gonna go for a 3/3.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna see Pride Coin Broom.
Yeah.
The Broomy boy.
It's looking at Pyro. I don't want to.
Oh, he's just gonna rush to Pyro, which is fine.
Yeah.
Saves your coin. So this is fine.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you do want to save the coin for next turn.
Yeah. 30 tricks, hero power, trade. Let's do it. Let's do what this deck is good about. I love that this card is also a priest card, but it's so trash in priest. It's high up of this.
Yeah.
Because like all the good priest cards are removal spells. So it's like, yeah, I casted a removal spell on itself. Top tier.
I guess you could cast, like Apotheosis maybe?
That's really it.
Yeah.
Really it.
Unless you want to play like the 4 mana +2/+6 and just hard run it in your deck.
Don't let the door hit.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna make a 4/4 for tempo. Okay.
Not really too much else he can do here.
There's a chance that he held on to it, I guess, but I guess we're deeming the 4/4 just too strong to not.
Yeah.
Couple different things Mr. Python could do here.
Let me think.
None of them are really that exciting. Like the Lemur Just play is boring, right? Like really doesn't do anything. Still have to take 4. Still left with 4 damage left on the board. I guess Pride, Broomstick, Double Trade. You can also go on Elvis Coin. But it looks like Mr. Python's saving that for the Wild Pyro into Lemur of Justice. But good news for AgentPWE is there's no more Broomsticks left in the deck.
Yeah, that is.
We have seen both.
Pretty incredible how long Python has gone without playing a spell just to, deny that card draw off the dirty tricks.
Okay. You're laughing at.
I love you can see back in chat saying this deck seems like it would be worth teching in Librams of Wisdom after Python just wouldn't draw them last game.
CMAC the Memer. Ooh. Hey, but a Lemur
Speaking of
Wisdom.
it,
Wait to read these.
Good job. I'm CMAC. Predicting it 10 minutes in the past.
Mac's just too good.
Yeah. It's just the memer in you. It comes out sometimes. All right, let's see what AgentPWE wants to do here. Kind of an awkward turn. Got a couple secrets. Got a Vendetta. You got a Secret Passage, Pharaoh Cat. Nothing honestly that good. Colossus of the Moon's probably going to be irrelevant this game.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we're using a Vendetta on a 1/3 here.
Tuna, we need your moderating again in Twitch chat.
Oh my goodness! 2 in a row. Oh my goodness! I almost banned 2s.
I mean, I don't know.
I almost because I've just seen one to become famous. 2s. Body. Wait, what if I ban non-bots? No ban, please. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's 2s. That might still be worth banning over. Anyways, back to the action. PWE.
That was the action. 2s almost getting insta ban.
So
All right, let's see. So we got a Stunner, Pride, Lemur Justice, Vendetta, Wand Thief, Losses, Seeker Passes, Lady of the Adrian. Okay. Wand Thief. Counterspell and Frostbolt are both reasonable. Even Ancient Mysteries is pretty reasonable because you do run secrets in your deck.
Honestly.
We're gonna go with the counterspell, bounce the High Albus,
Don't let the door hit.
get rid of one of these Libra Wisdoms that Mr. Python took so many turns to find.
I wonder if he just immediately finds the second one here.
That would have been funny.
That's a really good draw.
I wonder.
Let's see.
Pyromancer
Okay.
in the hand.
Yeah, Pyromancer. Play around the counterspell. What else are we doing?
Move quickly. I wonder.
Going face for one? Okay.
Wow.
Wow, okay. I mean, you are at 12.
I mean, I'm not afraid of 3 damage though when I have the Libram of Hope in hand. Oh no, or no, I guess that was 5 damage, but still. I guess you're afraid of double eviscerate maybe? Or you're just looking for some way to spend your mana?
Yeah.
Watch
I
me.
don't know. It seemed aggressive, but like you already committed the Wild Pyro to the board.
Yeah.
Oh. No mind games here for you, Ted. Going straight forward.
Yeah.
Big minion does not die.
I'm just sad we may not see that Colossus of the Moon next turn, because it costs 13.
We should. I mean, if Mr. Python just goes like Pen Flinger, well, I guess not, because we need the Jandis to kill the 8/8. So I guess we can do it this way. Interesting, we chose to remove the Jandis. I guess Mr. Python's just making sure that he doesn't lose to a random, like, just mind games, and it's actually the 7/6 that dies on one hit.
Yeah.
Right, Evil Miscreant costs 6.
So here we could push 7 to the face if we want to. By using
Can
the-
we?
If you hit your weapon in and then hit the 4/4 in the Vendetta. But
Wait, didn't you say 10 damage? Where are we getting the extra?
I said 7.
Oh, I heard 10 for some reason.
To be fair, I might
I'm
have said
deaf.
10, but I meant 7.
I might have said one thing, but
Yeah. Studies, I guess? Thanos for the card draw? Yeah.
Muzzle their magic.
Neophyte? Shiny
Yeah.
Step?
go, 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 go. Oh, vaporize. Did we get it off?
Oh no.
Oh, we did.
Oh, we did.
Okay. And we take the freezing trap. All right. And we got a double Truth Seeker.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like literally any other play.
I don't think
Either
you really
lose-
have any other play.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw the
Test some secrets out there by swinging face.
throw the book at you.
Yep, and we see these double Truth Seeker here. Ooh, backstab. And with the Thanos in hand. So
There's
we
a
can go
Thanos.
Thanos. Yeah,
Oh,
Thalnos, Vendetta, Backstab, trade our 1/2 and 3/2 into the minions, clears both Truth Seekers. Allows our Hernar to live.
we also had the Leadrin here.
Yeah. I mean, we're not playing this Ladron. We have a billion cards in hand.
Yeah.
That's for later when we want more shadow steps.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're gonna hold on to our Thalnos with the backstab and Vendetta. Okay, we're still gonna play at least the backstab. Zoom punch with the 1/2. Yeah. Push some face damage. Alright, now last time Mr. Python was in a tough spot like this, he won the game. So let's see him try it again. Round 2, Mr. Python. Round 2.
This is gonna be a hard situation to do the same thing in.
Yeah. There's no Lady Leodrin currently sitting in hand.
No.
No spell to trigger Allura.
Wait to read these. Become the hero this world needs.
Reporting for duty.
Eye for an eye. Get him. Even though we already have one down. All right.
That eye for an eye is just so rude here.
I love it.
Especially
It's
with
so
how old he is.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's so disrespectful.
It's disrespectful because there's a good chance it actually works.
Oh no, Ted, there's a chance this game ends in a tie because of it. Ted! I don't like this. Alright, we get our shadow step back. Oh. Okay,
Whoa,
we're not
hold on.
going for the infinite shadow
I
steps.
really wanted the infinite shadow steps.
Me too.
Disappointed, BWE.
What the heck?
I mean, infinite shadow steps along with infinite 4-mana or 5-mana 4/6s. Doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. Especially when you can start bouncing back a ton of miscreants, a ton of good lackeys. Could have been an argument to it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I guess you did know that the hand was double Penflinger before the start of that turn.
Yeah.
But like, what is the one extra mana honestly doing? Because Libra of Hopes cost 3, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. So sure. I'll pay 5 mana to gain 8 amp on an 8/8. You got me. It's interesting that we didn't play a questing to start this turn off.
Donde Lackey is so good on the Leadrin.
Yeah.
Looks like
You just end the
start off
game.
with that. Yeah.
That ain't it,
Not
Chief.
that. Oh, I like Plagiarize.
With the Blade Fury.
Think of all the Penflingers he could get without Plagiarize.
I mean, he's killing one right now.
Yeah. No, it would have been Big Brain to keep the Penflinger alive just so you could steal more.
I want all the Penflingers. All right, down this Lady Leodrin.
Get out of here.
I think I said this last game. I think
Get
I
outta
scripted it
here.
exactly like this last game.
Get out of
Oh
here.
my gosh.
I don't even know
What do
if
we
that's
got?
enough here.
So we trigger, I think,
A lot.
Vaporize first.
Well, no, there's Vaporize.
And Ice Barrier.
And Ice Barrier and Ifrin.
Yeah, but the Eye for Night.
Or,
does
no,
not
yeah, you're right. The
trigger.
Italian. Wait, isn't there Freezing Trap too?
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
trigger
it
Freeze
does.
Trap.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. There were some odd interactions where like it would vaporize and then it would send the thing back to your hand.
If you played it in the other order, it
Yeah, that makes sense.
might. I think.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah, no,
what's-
yeah, I think
that's
you're right.
cost 3.
That's what I was thinking of. Anyways, he will get down the 8/8 along with Heal 8. Libra of Hope is so busted. Like it's good enough on 9 mana, and then when you have all the ways to discount it,
But Gave AgentPWE his own Libra of Hope and his own Leadrin back.
Yeah.
So now we do have the Infinite Shadow Step possible.
Yeah. Good.
Good. I'm glad we came back to it. All right.
Oh, listen, the only reason Python didn't do it before is he was big brain enough to know he was going to get another Leadrin 5 turns in the future.
Yeah. Of
Man's a
course.
Genius.
Genius. Okay. Set him to 3. What you got for me, Mr. Pally? Not enough. Okay, starting off with a draw. Open hit Lemur Hope. First day of school. Nice. All right, that's a pretty good if that was like a turn 1 first day of school. They hit double intrepid like that. But
Yeah.
the Pally falls short. You know, two super like long, hard fought, just slugfest coming out though from Mr. Python with this Pally. You know,
And
won that unfavorable last round against the Priest.
As we enter hour 2 of this match.
Yeah, right. So he's just down to Mage, right? No. Yeah. He's just down to Mage.
Yeah.
So we have Mage and the Rogue.
You asked for it.
Double Jandis in opening hand. Okay. Oh, cram session. Oh,
These suck. He's gonna choose the dollar on Mage?
I mean, I don't think you're taking the other ones.
Yeah.
You play this, hope it sticks. That way you can play cram session next turn.
2 mana 1/4? It's insane.
Shut up, Ted. Alright. Choosing to coin out his own 1/4. Battle the 1/4s. Oh.
You know, I just want to know where's my homie Silverback Patriarch?
Yeah.
The best 1/4?
I don't know. This 1/4 helped draw 3 cards. Alright. I'm just gonna say this. I love the design of Cram Session so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a very well made card. All right, what does our contract do? Summon a 1/1 patient assassin. Oh, you got to go all the contracts.
I was gonna say
endless contracts. Nah, you don't take the assassinate. Come on, you're gonna take one of the removal spells. Take the contract.
contract is so much better.
Yeah. What do we get? What? How do we roll double pay?
Oh.
Fireheart?
I really enjoy how we both have the same exact reaction there.
I mean, these are all great, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bran, if this was like a later Dragon's Horde, Bran would have been disgusting to take here. Yeah, I think it's the Fireheart. Eight drops is too slow. Bran's just not activated close enough. But I mean, all 3 of those cards were extreme powerhouses of legendaries.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna start off with a Ray of Frost to a Wand Thief. Gee. Yeah. Guess it is just the Arcane Breath.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel good though. I mean, those aren't aren't the greatest. Save our magic tricks. Not playing them this turn.
Seems like a pretty good card to have in hand.
Nah.
Go away.
Alright. Brash drop, 2 damage to face.
Don't let the door hit you.
Not just blackjacks that are so good.
Yeah.
Man, could you imagine if that made it cost 2 more instead of 1? Why would they ever think that's a good idea?
I don't know. Oh, we're gonna stun her.
I think we are.
The Crusader too? Okay.
Going from a
Play
2
the
mana
plagiarize.
It's going from a 2 mana 1/4 to a 4 mana 1/4.
It's cost every cost this round except for 3. It's actual true cost.
You don't pick the wonks. I am master of magic.
All right.
Yeah, this.
What makes something
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
Man, these
my-
Jandices tonight have been some top-notch Jandices.
Honestly. I didn't see.
Like, I don't
so-
think we've had one bad Jandis tonight.
So he did make the Crusader an illusion?
Yeah.
That seems reasonable.
I mean, it's got the Divine Shield.
Yeah.
You figure Mr. Python's probably dropping the Raz again.
I wonder.
So, but he can Arcane Breath down the Divine Shield if he thinks that's the illusion. So we'll see. We'll see what he wants to do here.
Looks like he's just gonna drop the res.
Yeah. Okay. Goes for the guaranteed clear on the 6/5.
30 tricks will get the draw, however.
Job's done.
Clear everything but the Darling Crusader. But we do have a backstab that we can use to clear up this Raz with the Crusader. Or we just use Identify Contract to push 5. But I don't think that's best. We can go for some sort of questing turn as well.
I wonder.
It's like we're going for the questing.
West.
You don't pick the wonks.
Forward and
Yep. Okay.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Oh, it says explode!
I assume. Oh, I was gonna say. I assume we probably weren't gonna play the evocation this turn. We were just gonna go some magic tricks into Mana
can play
Giant.
every card he got off that evocation.
Yep.
Okay.
Must be nice. Azure Explorer. That card's so good. So good. Okay. Ancient Mystery draws nothing. Get a
Planning for the
card
flex,
out
though.
of hand. I guess he plans on cram sessioning into Icicle.
I believe it's pronounced icically, actually.
No. He's a teammate on my pro team. I remember we talked about. Yeah. Drop to Solarian. Icicle down the 5/4. Draw the card. Here's the Shinvala. Win. All right, Rogue. Answer this. Like.
Just vomits like an entire hand's worth of cards, but still has an entire hand left. He's just staring at PWE. He's like, all right, your turn.
There you go. Like,
Good luck, bud.
deal with my board. I dare you. I have more reload in the weight. Because, I mean, this Shambhala is good to go because we got the other Sork in hand, and at least with these magic tricks,
Like, so,
we're definitely triggering at least 1/5/5.
so he played, what, I think at least 8 cards that turn. And yet, he still has 8 cards in hand. Like, how do you do that?
Cram session into Icicle. Be exact. All right, we'll see that first assassin contract come down here. Gives him an assassin. Daggering out, punching one of these O2s. All right, so we can start off with this Azure Explorer here because we really don't have the board space to do just about a whole lot anything else. Man. Okay. So I've seen this before. I don't know if I would have taken it here, but like, it's okay. Because we got the spell. Oh, we're just going to kill it off. Okay. Interesting.
8 missiles.
Yeah, I mean, that's something light. Oh my goodness. Another 8 missiles. Even if somehow Agent PWE answers the board, there's just a Malagos plus missiles next turn.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, what do we do? I mean, sure, we're going to plagiarize and refresh back to 10. And just, I guess we're hoping on the Fireheart.
Oh my god, potion. Get some another one.
Amazing.
You need something you can play with the 1-drop. That doesn't do it.
It's gonna have to rip the Sacred Passage.
Yeah, but that gets rid of the Fireheart. Both Firehearts, and it gets rid of the combo to continue going.
Wand Thief.
Okay.
Double. Oh
2
my
Wand
god.
Thief.
Oh
What's
my
the
god.
Dragon's Sword? Oh, he's just going to give up. We're not even trying.
Why did we concede
right.
there?
I do not know. I am not Agent PWE. I can not answer that question for you. I wish I could, Ted. I really do.
You had 3 cards in hand that said do something
But
random.
Ted, do you know what that means? It's time for the best words in all of Hearthstone. Game 5. As I get a message from Agent PWE that says, let's not talk about that conceit. Game 5, Agent PWE on the Hunter, taking on Mr. Python on the Mage. It all comes down to this.
If I had to guess, I would guess that concede was just a rage concede because he was like, oh wait, I can't go off with my thing anymore.
Yeah, but I mean,
messed
you
up.
still had double one, a Dragon's Horde. You still had so much to do here. It's like recording out the Solarian. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. We could have went Dwarven Sharpshooter into Tour Guide and cleared off the Solarian just to keep board pressure. So that's a little intriguing.
Yeah. Do it. Come on. This Python guy's pretty lame. Doesn't even take the Pyroblast.
How many times have we been offered Pyroblast as well tonight?
I don't
Almost
know.
like the first Wand Thief of like every game has also just been Pyroblast. Like, I know you want this Pyroblast, all right. And the secret here is Freezing Trap. All right, getting a Wand Thief back could be huge in the matchup. Could find something useful. We can trade off, punch our 1/3 into the 1/1, devolving missiles. Get rid of this 4/5 Face Stalker. See, Jandis and the studies picked up here. There's the devolving. Gonna get a wisp, I hope. God, I hate this imp. It's so ugly. Can we just have Snow Flipper Penguin back, please? At least that one was cute. Alright, holding the Marsupial Cub in hand. Good positioning here to play around Combustion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was on purpose or by accident, but you know, good play by AgentPWE. Playing around that random combustion generated.
It's very unfortunate for PWE that he's just running out of stuff in hand very quickly. What's the draw? Wolpertinger.
It's always Wolpertinger. You don't get double. Yeah, I always draw a Wolpertinger like 2 turns after you get your Face Stalker. It's like a guaranteed.
Interesting he didn't want to squeeze in the hero power there.
Yeah. It is interesting. I mean, the Roz pickup off the top. Wow.
Oh.
All right, goes Face.
That's not it.
Oh, Intrepid.
That's not it.
We're hoping for a reader so bad.
We were hoping for not Intrepid. That's what we were hoping for.
There's a lot of draws that we were hoping for, but that one, just not it. We just play Violet Warden into Array of Frost.
I guess, yeah.
Clear the Intrepid, puts the Felmaw down to 2, and it's frozen. Just puts the most pressure on board, puts a taunt in the way. Like, no, don't trade. There you go.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, you're thinking about it.
Okay. Let's hit our Face Stalker, not the other Wolpertinger. Or not. This is just going poorly and quick.
You know, I wonder if he should have ever held the Wolpertinger there just to, in case he draws Kill Command. Because that could very well be the difference.
Yeah, 100%. I think you should have held it. There's no reason for these 3/3s to be on board right now.
Yeah. I could definitely see that just being a tilt play.
So we can play Jandis.
Those are not
This
great.
is probably this is great.
Actually,
because the Roz no longer has to trade into the 1/3/3 to clear up the board. So you trade the 3/3 here, ping the other 3/3, go face for 7 plus another 2 off the Roz trigger.
Yeah.
So you're going face for 9 this turn. And I just don't know what the Hunter can do. Because a ping next turn turns his Berserker into a 5 attack minion. And that's just game.
Definitely not draw Felmaw.
7, 10, 14 plus the Roz. Yeah. That's just going to do it. This Felmaw doesn't do anything.
Python's going to take the 3-2-1.
Wow. After grueling back-to-back priest games into another grueling Paladin game, and Mr. Python just crawls back and takes it.
You know, it feels like Game 5 is never the long one. It's always like the earlier games of the series, and then game 5 just ends in 25 seconds.
Yeah, the players are like, we're tired of playing. We've been here for an hour and 30 minutes now. Like,
I'm out.
yeah, it's like, I'm done. We're out of here. So, Ted, what does that do here for these playoff implications?
Hold on a second. I'm just
So that puts AskHS up 10-6 over NoProsHere.
Yeah.
Coming down to Chewbacca versus Disco and Kel versus Sun Chewy, which I know for sure that match is on stream Sunday night for Sunday Night Showdown. So that series could come down to that stream match.
Yeah, so and it's a situation where NPH needs to win the last 2 matches to make it in. And if not, then they don't.
Well, let's see. So, even if they win, like they sweep, they tie up the series. Yeah, they have to. Yeah, they have to win the last 2. AskHS just has to win 1.
Yeah, and we're also in a situation where points don't matter because.
Wait, this week can end in a tie, right?
Well, yeah, but even if it ends in the tiebreaker is whoever has the more wins, and so it will still go to NPH.
Right. That's right. Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Oh, there we go. Hold on a second.
See if we can get Mr. Python in here.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Python. Welcome to the stream in your Sprite Cranberry LeBron James picture.
Yes, thank you.
That the viewers at home cannot see. You know, I just want to mention this real fast. I was talking about earlier that I think I played you earlier in the season, but I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
but after seeing your profile picture, I 100% remember playing again.
No, yeah. I remember because
we had that long conversation. It's
and I think I would be remiss if I didn't ask. Want to spray cranberry?
End the stream, end the interview. I'm out. I can't be here anymore. But congratulations, man. There's some grueling long matches that you just had to like slug your way through in order to get there, those back-to-back priest games were just, I think they were each like 25 minutes plus.
Yeah, those were killer.
Yeah, and then
I didn't play the Paladin games as well as I wanted to. I know specifically in the priest match, there was a turn where I roped out because my APM was too slow. So there are definitely some things that I wanted to do better there, but glad to get a win. And shout out to AgentPWE too. He played a great series. It was fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always fun to see just 2 powerhouses just slug it off, and especially in a playoff implication as this.
Definitely.
Your win puts AskHS up 10-6, and the only way that you lose the week now is both Shu and Kel both have to lose their matches. So 1 match here locks it up for you guys, and 2 lock it up for NoProsHere, which is still doable. I mean, these are still some tough matches ahead of a week for both teams. But let's see. I'm trying to remember. If I had a question earlier about a specific play, but that was probably like an hour ago.
Yeah.
At this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Game 1 an hour and like 38 minutes for a 5-game set. But you played out to all your outs in those 2 games you lost. You played your outs as much as you could. Like you were so close. That first priest game, you kind of just got like, they just was that the game that they had double DQA?
Yeah,
I think
it was. I know it was they played Elucia, the Mindrender.
Yeah.
That one turn they kind of emptied my hand, and I never drew like dirty tricks. I know I burned one earlier in the game.
Yeah,
but I never drew like the cards that got me back to somewhat even.
Yeah, you didn't find the resources to fight that give you, or like the cards to give you your resources in order to fight back.
Right.
No, it's a little tough. But, also interesting that game, you had both Zephyrus and DQA.
Yeah, I know.
in
I
your
was trying
hand
to hold
at
out.
one point.
I know. I was trying to hold out as long as I could. And then looking back, I think the turn right after he Eluciated me, I was like, dang. I was looking at my DQ. I was like, dang. I really wish this was a big whelp right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you went with the high. So I think at the time you only needed to draw 3 cards. Right? If I guessed I guessed your 30 right, it was like a backstab, a questing, and one of your secret passage, I think.
Yeah,
I think something like that.
Yeah, secret passage and questing for sure. I don't know about the backstab.
Yeah, I didn't see one until kind of. I wasn't even using my deck. Nice.
Yeah, I played on mobile.
Oh. So you played this whole match on mobile?
I did, yep.
Oh my. All right, you know what? You can't blame yourself for that APM then. I am not letting you blame yourself for that if you're playing on mobile that entire
fair
time.
enough.
Because mobile, your thumb clicks or your finger like hovers the screen too much and it like freaks out and touches every other thing but the one thing you want.
Yeah.
So you can't blame yourself for that one, for that APM at
I'll let
all.
it slide.
Yeah, this one time. Next time,
it's easier to let it slide when you get the win.
Yeah. Obviously, if you lost, then it's 100% on your APM. Yeah. So, but let's see. Is there anything else I could really think of? What was the idea behind the Flick and the Rogue? Without Turtle Mage in the meta anymore, Flick kind of like lost its popularity, but yeah, you still had it here today. Was there anything you're specifically looking to hit with the Flick, or was it just like another just value card?
Flick's just a good card in general, but I know in the Mage matchup it can hit Giants sometimes, and that's pretty good. I don't think it was for anything specific now that Turtle Mage is gone, but it's just a nice top end card to have. Good removal.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't know if maybe you had like a secret reasoning behind it. Like, I really like it into this, but the Giants make sense outside of it just being overall.
Yeah, and they didn't end up bringing Mage, so maybe I could have considered cutting it, but I don't think it was a huge deal in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it kind of late the one game when the game was like already over, so like it really didn't matter at that point what it was. But once again, congratulations to you, Ted. Do you have anything for our hour and 38-minute victor here?
Listen, my brain's turned to mush. Anything that was in it has just slowly leaked out over the past hour. So
yeah, I don't blame you. The same here.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Like we're up here like losing our mind over some of these top decks, keeping the whole match hype for a whole like hour and 30 minutes. But like you're in there like trying to keep focused, trying to make sure you're making all these plays correctly. Right. And it's just the match just keep going. And you're like, please end.
When I saw that Raz top deck, I can only imagine how you guys reacted, but I was pretty hyped.
Oh yeah.
In the Hunter game.
Oh yeah. I was so hyped. I was like, oh, the Raz.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, all I have to say is congrats, and this puts your team in a good spot to try to cap off the week.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Problem.
All right.
And folks, that's it. That's kind of do it for us tonight. Started at 9:00. Only had 2 matches. This is usually the time we end if we have 3 matches. But
yeah.
What more could you ask for? If you fans of Hearthstone got to just see some epic matches, man. Just everything was good. I don't think I really saw any major misplays. Maybe there's a couple lines that some players could have taken differently, but who knows if that would have changed the outcomes at the end of the day. So it's always a fun day to watch just great Hearthstone all around, especially. Once again, like I said, especially in playoff implications, but folks, thanks for joining us on this little, this less salty Saturday compared to what it usually is. Ted, do you have any final words here before we wrap this up?
No, I just want to make sure you guys are tuning in for tomorrow. I believe there is Schoolstone at some point tomorrow. I don't know exactly when.
I think they're looking for an op right now. Lotus sent me a
okay.
message a couple hour, like an hour. I don't. All right, he sent me a message at some point today. I'm not even gonna try to pinpoint a time.
That's fair.
Asking if I could op, but I cannot due to work. But
Right. Okay, listen. If anybody's out there and you're able to op, Schoolstone tomorrow, please.
Yep. I think the time frame's 1 to 3 for them, and then what we got? Then you have the Sunday Night Showdown in front of you. Not.
Yeah, I do.
Find it real quick. All right, what we got, Ted? What we got?
All right, so doubleheader casting will be Dr. Fish and other people, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's whoever is able to join him.
Yeah.
He's the only one that said he could fully. It might be me, depending on what time I get off from work tomorrow, but we'll see.
I mean, like Donde said, it's Dr. Fish and some other word, but I'm assuming that just means other people.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
So, starting at 8 Eastern tomorrow, we have a pro match. It is Glebe for F2L versus AgentPWE for the Wingkeepers. Then at 9, we have another hero match. Shunsui for NPH versus Kel for AskHS.
Nice, and that one, like we said, it could be the decision making, if especially if Disco beats Chewbacca there in the 4 seed match, then it comes down to that Sun Shui versus Kel match. So
yeah. We'll see if the captain can put the team on his back. And Kel.
I mean, either way, even if that match does not have any implication to it, and it's just them having fun, I would love to see just Sun Shui and Kel just bring some memes and just punch each other on stream for 30 minutes. You know, it'd be wonderful nonetheless. But you know.
Yeah, and then of course we have all our normal shows next week. We have Wild and Out on Monday, Saloon on Tuesday, Hearth Center on Wednesday, and Tavern Talk on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, Ted, once again, thanks for coming and stepping in for Donde tonight.
Thank you thanks for casting with me and enduring that torture.
Yeah, no problem, man. I mean, do what we can for the folks at home, but folks, they'll do it here for us today. I'm BrushyTuna. That's the Big Ted. This was the little less salty Saturday. Hope you all have a great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great one.
Hold on. I do have from Chewbacca. He says he and Disco are on Schoolstone tomorrow, depending on if they find an off.
Dependent on the stream ops. Yeah. There we go. Ops, get on it.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, thanks guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.